You guys, it's the dough, it's the olive oil, it's got this crispy crust. Look at how beautiful and tender that dough is. I know my fingers are getting a mess, but I just want you to see it.
What would you do if a hidden inheritance from your past suddenly came to light and changed everything? Could a quiet, unexpected decision reveal secrets that no one saw coming? Have you heard what happened to Valerie Bertinelli? Let's uncover the surprising story behind her shocking inheritance. Valerie Bertinelli has recently made headlines after surprising details emerged about the inheritance she received from her late ex-husband, rock legend Eddie Van Halen. Although they divorced years ago, Eddie ensured Valerie was financially secure by leaving her a significant portion of his multi-million-dollar estate, sparking widespread curiosity and speculation about their relationship after separation. While Valerie has kept a low profile, focusing on her career and family, this revelation has sparked broader discussions about how celebrities manage their legacies and the complexities of inheritance in the public eye. Valerie Ann Bertinelli, born on April 23, 1960, is a well-known American actress and TV host. She became famous at a young age when she played Barbara Cooper Royer on the hit comedy show One Day at a Time, which aired from the mid-70s to the mid-80s. Her performance on the show earned her 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Supporting Actress, which helped her gain a strong start in the entertainment industry. As she got older, Valerie continued to shine on television. She played the role of Gloria in the drama series Touched by an Angel during the early 2000s. Later on, she took on a starring role as Melanie Moretti in the comedy show Hot in Cleveland, which ran for several years and brought her a nomination for a Screen Actors Guild Award. Valerie's long and successful career was honored with a star on the famous Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2012. In addition to acting, Valerie found a new passion in cooking and became a popular host on the Food Network. She led shows like Valerie's Home Cooking and Kids Baking Championship, which made her a household name among food lovers. Her cooking show earned her 2 Daytime Emmy Awards and 6 nominations. In December 2021, she signed a new deal with the Food Network, showing her continued success and influence in television. Let's get into the details. Valerie Bertinelli came into the world on April 23, 1960, in Wilmington, Delaware. She was born to Nancy Carvin and Andrew Bertinelli. Her father, Andrew, had a successful career working as an executive at General Motors, which meant the family moved around quite a bit during her childhood. Valerie's family background was a mix of cultures. Her father had Italian roots, while her mother came from an English background. This blend of cultures shaped much of Valerie's early life and personality. Growing up, Valerie was part of a large and lively family. She had 3 brothers named David, Patrick, and Drew, and a younger sister named Gretchen. Even with all the love and energy in the house, the family also carried a heavy sadness. Before Valerie was born, her oldest brother, Mark, died in a tragic accident. He was only 17 months old when he passed away due to accidental poisoning. Although she never met him, his loss had a deep impact on the entire family and remained a part of their story. Because Valerie's father had an important job requiring him to move often, the family didn't stay in one place for too long. Over the years, they lived in several different cities across the country, including Claymont in Delaware, Clarkston in Michigan, Shreveport in Louisiana, Oklahoma City in Oklahoma, and the Los Feliz neighborhood in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, Valerie began to focus more seriously on acting. She took classes at the Tammy Lynn School of Artists, which helped her build the skills she needed for her future career. Valerie attended Granada Hills High School during her teenage years, but she did not finish or receive a high school diploma. Despite this, she continued to work hard and pursue her dreams in the entertainment world. Throughout her upbringing, Valerie was raised in the Roman Catholic faith, which influenced her values and family traditions. Valerie Bertinelli's big break came after she appeared in an episode of Apple's Way. This caught the attention of Norman Lear, a well-known producer who was working on a new family sitcom. He invited Valerie to audition for the role of Barbara Cooper, the caring and cooperative daughter on the show One Day at a Time. The show premiered in late 1975, and Valerie was only 15 at the time, making her a young star on the rise. Valerie quickly became a central part of the show, appearing in almost every episode, 208 out of 209 in total, as the series followed the ups and downs of a working-class family. Her natural charm and talent made her character relatable to viewers. Over the years, she earned great praise for her acting, leading to 2 Golden Globe Awards, prestigious honors given to outstanding performers in film and television. More than 2 decades after the show ended in May 1984, Valerie reunited with her former co-stars for a special event in 2005. The One Day at a Time reunion special brought together key cast members like Bonnie Franklin, Mackenzie Phillips, and Pat Harrington Jr. They gathered to watch some of the most memorable scenes and clips from the show's 9 seasons. During their time together, they reminisced about the many actors who had guest starred over the years and shared stories from behind the scenes. However, not all memories were easy to revisit. The reunion also touched on the difficult times the cast faced, especially related to Mackenzie Phillips's struggles with drug addiction. Her addiction caused serious problems on set, making it hard for production to continue smoothly. These challenges eventually led to Phillips being let go from the show. Despite these hardships, the reunion showed the lasting bond between the cast members and how the show left a meaningful mark on their lives and on the audience. After One Day at a Time ended, Valerie Bertinelli continued to build her career by taking on various roles in television movies and miniseries. She also appeared as a guest star on many popular TV shows, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Throughout the 1990s, Valerie tried out a couple of new sitcoms. One of these was called Sydney, where she played the main character, a private detective named Sydney. The show also featured actors Matthew Perry and Craig Bierko, but unfortunately, it did not last very long and was cancelled after a short time. Valerie also starred in another sitcom called Café American, which faced a similar fate and ended quickly. Despite these setbacks, Valerie's career remained strong. In 2001, she joined the cast of the well-loved drama Touched by an Angel for its final 2 seasons. This role brought her back into the spotlight and allowed her to connect with audiences in a new way, playing a caring character in a show known for its hopeful and uplifting messages. In 2007, Valerie Bertinelli took on a new role as a spokesperson for the Jenny Craig weight loss program. She appeared in several commercials, sharing her personal journey with weight loss and inspiring many people who were facing similar challenges. The very next year, she opened up even more by releasing her autobiography, Losing It and Gaining My Life Back 1 Pound at a Time. In this book, Valerie talks about her struggles with weight and how the Jenny Craig program helped her regain control of her health and life. Her story didn't stop there. In 2009, she published a follow-up book called Finding It and Satisfying My Hunger for Life Without Opening the Fridge. This second book focused on how she learned to enjoy life and find happiness without relying on food to fill emotional needs. Valerie continued to stay busy in acting as well. From 2010 to 2015, she starred in the popular sitcom Hot in Cleveland, working alongside well-known actresses Betty White, Wendy Malick, and Jane Leeves. The show was a hit with viewers and ran successfully for 6 seasons. It finally came to an end when the last episode aired on June 3, 2015, marking the close of another important chapter in Valerie's career. In 2015, Valerie Bertinelli started a new chapter in her career by hosting 2 cooking shows on the Food Network. The first was Valerie's Home Cooking, where she shared her favorite recipes and cooking tips warmly and kindly. She also co-hosted Kids Baking Championship alongside cake artist Duff Goldman, encouraging young bakers to show off their skills. Her work on Valerie's Home Cooking earned her great praise, and she won 2 Daytime Emmy Awards for her role as host. By 2019, Valerie was hosting more shows on Food Network, including Family Food Showdown and Family Restaurant Rivals, which highlighted family cooking and restaurant competitions. These shows helped Valerie connect with audiences who love food and family stories. In June 2021, it was announced that Valerie would be starring opposite singer and actress Demi Lovato in a new comedy pilot called Hungry for NBC. This was an exciting opportunity to see Valerie take on a fresh role in scripted television. Later that year, she signed a new contract with Food Network in December, continuing her strong relationship with the channel. In January 2022, Valerie shared even more of her personal story by releasing a memoir titled Enough Already: Learning to Love the Way I Am Today. In this book, She talks about accepting herself and finding peace with who she is. However, in January 2024, Valerie confirmed that she was no longer part of Kids Baking Championship on Food Network. Despite this change, her long history with the network has left a lasting impact on fans and viewers. In his autobiography, Paul Schaefer mentioned that he went on a few lighthearted and fun dates with Valerie Bertinelli when she was 16 and he was 27. Although their time together was brief, it's a part of Valerie's early life story that not many know about. Valerie later married rock legend Eddie Van Halen in 1981. Eddie was a famous guitarist and a big name in the music world. Together, they built a family and had a son named Wolfgang, who was born in March 1991. Wolfgang grew up following in his father's footsteps, becoming a musician himself. Although their marriage lasted about 2 decades, things became difficult. Valerie and Eddie separated in 2001 and officially divorced 6 years later in December 2007. Valerie has been open about the struggles that led to their divorce. She revealed in her autobiography that Eddie's battle with cocaine addiction was a major issue. On top of that, even after Eddie was diagnosed with oral cancer, he refused to quit smoking. The cancer treatment was very tough on him, and he lost about 1/3 of his tongue during the process, which affected his health and life deeply. Despite their hardships as a couple, Valerie and Eddie managed to stay friendly and respectful toward each other after the divorce. Their bond didn't completely break. Valerie was by Eddie's side when he passed away, showing that their connection remained meaningful even after many years apart. In May 2010, Valerie Bertinelli shared some exciting news. She announced her engagement to Tom Vitale, a financial planner she had been dating since 2004. Their relationship had grown strong over those years, and they decided to take the next step. On the first day of 2011, they married in a beautiful ceremony held in Malibu, California. The wedding was a special occasion attended by close family and friends, including Valerie's ex-husband Eddie Van Halen and their son, Wolfgang Van Halen. Through her marriage to Tom Vitale, Valerie became a stepmother to 4 children, adding to her family life. However, after about 10 years of marriage, things began to change. On November 24, 2021, Valerie filed for legal separation from Tom, stating that they had irreconcilable differences, a legal way of saying they could not work through their problems. Nearly a year later, on November 22, 2022, their divorce was finalized, officially ending their marriage. As the saying goes, sometimes it's better to end the story than to drag it out unhappy. Aside from her personal life, Valerie has also taken on some impressive challenges. In April 2010, she ran the Boston Marathon, a very tough and famous race. She ran to support the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, a group that works to fight cancer. Valerie finished the race in 5 hours, 14 minutes, and 37 seconds, showing great determination and strength. In 2014, Valerie appeared on the TV show Who Do You Think You Are?, where she explored her family history. During the show, she discovered that she is a descendant of King Edward I of England, a surprising and fascinating piece of her heritage. Have you heard what happened to Valerie Bertinelli? Valerie Bertinelli has recently become the center of attention for a reason that has surprised many people. The news about what she received after the passing of her former husband has sparked a lot of curiosity. Friends, fans, and even legal professionals have been talking about it, and it has started quite a conversation across social media and news outlets. Valerie gained popularity through her role in the classic TV show One Day at a Time, and over the years, she built a strong name for herself in the entertainment world. While she has appeared in many shows and stayed in the public eye, she has always preferred to keep her personal and financial life private. That's why the recent news about her inheritance has shocked many who follow her story. She was married to Eddie Van Halen, a legendary rock music figure, for over 20 years. Even though the two went their separate ways in 2007, their relationship remained a part of each other's lives in some form. When Eddie passed away in 2020, most people expected his wealth to go to close family, especially his son. However, it turns out that Valerie was also named in the inheritance, and that part of the story has caught many off guard. The size of Eddie's fortune adds to the surprise. He wasn't just a talented musician but also a smart businessman. Over the years, he earned much money through his music, the rights to his work, and various other business deals. So when news broke that Valerie was included in his final wishes, many were left wondering about the reasons and the deeper story behind it. But what really caught people off guard was how Eddie Van Halen had arranged his will, especially regarding Valerie. Many people had no idea what his final plans were, and it turns out they had a bigger impact on Valerie than anyone expected, given their history together. After Eddie passed away, most reports shared that much of his estate went to his son, Wolfgang Van Halen. Much like his father, Wolfgang chose a music career and continues to carry on his legacy. That part of the story made sense to most, but what truly surprised everyone was that Valerie also received a significant part of the inheritance. That's the twist that made the news spread so quickly. In a quiet and unexpected move, Eddie made sure Valerie would be taken care of financially, even though the couple had ended their marriage years earlier. It wasn't just a small gift or a kind gesture. It was a clear and thoughtful choice that led people to ask more questions. What was their relationship really like after the divorce? Were they still close in ways the public didn't see? While the exact amount Valerie received hasn't been shared with the public, people close to the family have hinted that it was much more than anyone imagined. This has only added to the curiosity surrounding the story. What's even more surprising is how Valerie has handled everything. She hasn't shown off the money or made any big changes to her lifestyle. Instead, she stayed quiet and focused on her usual work. Most of all, she's been spending time being a mother to her son, Wolfgang. Still, the inheritance has led many to wonder about what kind of bond Valerie and Eddie had after their marriage ended. Some people who knew them say they stayed very close and always supported each other, which could explain why Eddie chose to include her in his will. Others believe this might have been part of a bigger plan to keep things peaceful and balanced in the family after he was gone. This story has also started a bigger conversation about how celebrities plan what happens to their money after they are gone. People are noticing a change in how famous individuals choose to share their wealth these days. More and more stars are deciding to leave large parts of their fortune to their children, former partners, and even close friends. Because of this shift, the process of dividing wealth among loved ones has become more complicated, especially when the people involved are constantly in the spotlight. Valerie Bertinelli is still at the heart of this surprising story. Many people are waiting to see if she will speak up and share more details about what really happened. Will she decide to talk about the inheritance, or will she continue to stay quiet and focus on her private life? No matter what she chooses, one thing is clear. The news of this unexpected inheritance has caught everyone's attention and will likely remain a hot topic for quite some time. Valerie Bertinelli's story is a powerful reminder that life's challenges and triumphs often come hand in hand. From her breakthrough roles to personal battles and surprising revelations, she has repeatedly proven that strength and grace define her journey. Her resilience and authenticity inspire millions, showing that success is more than fame. It's about staying true to yourself through every twist and turn. What part of Valerie's story surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a story that inspires and surprises.